guys, me again. So it is Monday today. We have had a super busy weekend. I've got a super busy week ahead of me, and my freezer, as you know, I've been using stuff out of my freezer and it's getting really low. I had one chicken curry and rice left in the freezer and my son's eating that for dinner tonight. So I've had a bit of a batch cook, and this is just stuff out of my freezer and my prepping pantry. Every now and then I have this little wobble, mainly when prices go up and wages don't come in. And so what I do now, instead of like really panicking about it, I can't help the panicking, but what I do is I do a batch cook with stuff that I have already in my house, and then I realize, oh yeah, I've got enough food for such and such, you know, for like a week or whatever. It just calms me down and it relaxes me. So I made a pasta bake, a tomato pasta bake, and I used my soy mince in that. It's this. So all you do is add 300 millilitres of boiling water to it, leave it for 3 to 5 minutes till all that water is absorbed, and you can use it like that. I added a bit of a beef casserole sachet to the water to give the soy mince a bit of beef flavour, and then I added a jar of tomato sauce, pasta bake sauce. Chuck some dried pasta in there, filled the empty pasta jar up with hot boiling water, put that in there and whacked it in the oven, and it's done. I then made a cottage pie, and in here is 250 grams of beef mince that I found in the freezer. And that I know I got reduced because it was 5% fat, and I usually go for the higher fat contents one because it's cheaper. So I got that in like a magic bag or something. I might have even got it from the food pantry, can't remember. Anyway, so I made a cottage pie with that. I used the rest of the casserole mix, the beef casserole mix, to fry the mince in. I used some frozen peas, some dried onions out the cupboard, and tin carrots, and put it in a dish, and then I used a packet of instant mash, and I made the topping with instant mash. Great. Then I've done a lasagna here, just under there, wrapped in tin foil. It looks a bit anemic because my son doesn't like cheese. He doesn't like cheese on, so I just have it with white sauce on top. That was made with the other 250 grams of mince, and I used a cheap bolognese sauce from Asda. They're just essential range, and mixed it with loads of tomato puree. Added a little bit of garlic and some mixed herbs, and I got a jar of just essential white lasagna sauce and layered it, and then I wanted to make some soup, and my son is absolutely loving sweet potato, butternut squash and roasted red pepper soup. The sweet potato I've had for ages, and I had 2 left and they desperately needed using. The butternut squash, I've just had 1 butternut squash out of the ones that I grew last year, and a jar of these roasted red peppers, and I got 5 massive peppers in here, in some oil and garlic, and I just chopped all that up and stuck it in the air fryer. Somebody asked me to make soup, so I've got the sweet potato, I peeled it and diced it. The butternut squash I just cut in half, scooped out the seeds, and I've cooked it in its skin. I'm going to peel all that now. These are the red peppers. They're massive. I've tipped some of the oil out of there now, and I'm going to add it to this bowl and whiz it up with my stick blender. Okay, I've blended that up now. So I added everything to my bowl, and then I added some boiling water because it was really thick, there was no liquid in it. What you can do is boil all that veg in like a vegetable stock or chicken stock or whatever you want. I just think roasting it gives it a really nice flavour. And the peppers were already cooked. They were on the bottom shelf in the air fryer, just reheating. But oh, guys, this is so gorgeous. Mmm. So good, so good. Yeah, so this was the jar of roasted red peppers. I'm not sure how much it was. I want to say maybe £1.60, £1.80. I also got these little peppers. I got these from Lidl. These were 91p when I bought them. I don't know how much they've gone up to now. I think that's what started off my panic when last week's shop, when I was looking at pasta and stuff and the price of everything just going up again. You know, it's a weekly thing at the moment, isn't it? A weekly thing now, or maybe a daily thing, but most of the things are going up, and it's not just a little bit, it's a massive chunk, a massive step up. Some things like 20p a week, sometimes more than that. This has calmed me now. So I've got loads of food here for dinner. I've got loads of food for lunches for my son. That's the main thing, is food for my son. Don't care about me. Panic not being able to feed my son. So I do this. Oh, I've got loads of food. So I reckon I get like 4 portions of pasta bake. I've got at least 3 or 4 portions of definitely 4 portions of cottage pie. I've got about 6 lasagna because I can add stuff to that, like a bit of garlic bread, a bit of salad, peas, veg, whatever. And I've got at least 4 portions of soup here. So 4, 8, 12. So at least between 16 and 18 meals. Yay! Makes me happy. What time is it now? 10 to 8. Oh gosh. So I hope everybody stays warm and keep safe. I will see you soon. So take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.